no privatisation. Irish water, Irish nation, no privatisation. Stop, no privatisation. Irish water, Irish nation, no privatisation. Stop.
Ain't a Kenny, not a penny, we won't pay at all, cause corruption of your policies is worse than Fianna Fáil. Jenny and Kenny, watch the paper trail.
Irish water's not for sale, no privatisation. Irish water, Irish nation, no privatisation. Stop.
Obvious, we've seen it all before. They'll try to call us tourists while you batter down the door. But from Rossmore to Jobstown, the 20-metre ban. Police brutality is black and tan.
No privatisation. Irish water, Irish nation, no privatisation. Stop. No way.
Well, the government are fighting a fight they're gonna lose. Charging us for water that we can hardly use.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't fall from the sky, you know. Well done again, another day here in Dundalk, taking our space, taking our power back. I'd like to thank a few people. I'd like to thank the people in the Right to Change, Right to Water dynamic. I'd like to thank the community, the political and the union sector for turning what has happened in the communities into a national priority. So well done. I'd like to thank primarily you, the people, all the time for your defiance against austerity and non-compliance. Well done. Give yourselves a clap in the back.
And all of this is evidence of the strong and continued opposition to this bad government's efforts to force additional domestic water charges on citizens. And you have put Enda and his cronies under pressure again and again. And you have forced significant concessions from Fine Gael and Labour. But they don't care about the people assembled here and the people who aren't paying the charges. And they underestimate the level of public anger over this issue. We want to put an end to water charges, we want to put an end to Irish water, and we're sick of austerity, we're sick of money for consultants and for the elites and for the bankers and the executives, while hospitals are starved of funding, while the county hospital here is stripped of services, while 5,000 people in this constituency can't get a house. And even as we stand here, there are record numbers of citizens languishing on hospital trolleys. So this campaign has to continue right through the election campaign and beyond. This is the government which can give 64 billion to the bankers and then give you the bill for that. And they want another 5 years to continue inequality and unfairness, and they need to go. And that has to be our very, very clear message to them.
With the parallels between 1916 and today is just incredible. We have a country where the government don't listen to the people. We have thousands of people marching and they still don't listen to us. No different to the government of 1916. Where are we today? No further on.
I'll start with a quote from Bishop Desmond Tutu. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. And austerity is injustice. Austerity is a state-sanctioned poverty imposed on us by the Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael Labour governments. It has put 150,000 of our children into abject poverty. That's our children, 150,000 of them. It mightn't be yours, it mightn't be mine today, but it could be ours tomorrow. But they are all our children. Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and Labour, a left-wing party, they're so left-wing they're now on the right, They went right round, they ended up on the right. This government has evicted more people in this country than the British ever did during their occupation of this country. They introduced the eviction bill. When the courts in this country wouldn't allow the banks evict people out of their family home, what was the reply from Fine Gael and Labour? The 2013 eviction bill. They went in and they changed the Land and Conveyancing Act for the 2009 to 2013 reform bill. That gave that body over there, you now do not need a judge to evict you out of your home. You have a registrar, a pen-pushing civil service registrar, and she can evict you from your home, and she is doing it. And she's putting our citizens on the street. We haven't seen the likes of this since the famine. And it's not the British that's doing us to now. It's our own Irish people singing in there. Let's finish on this. The true measure of any man and woman is what makes them angry. Are you angry?
Yes!
Does the situation in this country make you angry?
Yes!
Well, I say to you, there's a better way of doing things, and it's called right to change. And right to change was developed by communities, unions, and politicians. And it is a new way of doing things. And it is the new proclamation of Ireland. And this is what we're saying to our politicians. If you do not sign up to right to change, we are not going to vote for you. So we're asking everybody here to go home, go on the Right to Water page, look up this right to change and read it. And if you think it's for you, we're asking you to vote for any candidate that has signed up to right to change. And if they haven't,